Okie dokie.
Bro, this sim car livery that they made is actually so funny.
Solar Flare, to be fair, was also a decent offering there, but I don't know. Maybe arguably better.
Yeah.
Pull the range in so we can melee it. But might as well kill the mage first. Also, if we walk back around the pillar, here the mage will come with. I'm not 100% convinced that that's actually better. The Veni bow seems so inaccurate on the ranger, like obscenely inaccurate. But I don't know. Blast 2, I don't really want to take Manti Mayhem 3, so. And B is obviously never good. I think I got hit by that range there. And we need to drag this ranger in, which will also coincidentally drag the melee down. Why have I got an angler there? It's meant to be the super gun. Oh well. I guess I just redivine during start if I need to.
Yeah.
I always have way too many doses of divine. Solar Flare. Solar Flare there just because getting it unlocked is best. Re-entry 2 is bad, obviously. And then Manti Mayhem leaves us with one that we need to pre-mage here. I got hit there. Manti Mayhem 2 leaves us with one that we then don't want to take another level of, which isn't what we want to be doing in an ideal world. If I'd have thought that through more, I would have hit the melee rather than the mage. just need to report. Totemic bad. +3 is okay. Mayhem 2 is okay. The thing is Mayhem 2 leaves us with one that we then don't want to pick, whereas +3 leaves us with one that we can't pick, so it is a blocker and then it unlocks more possibilities, which is good. Hence. +3 is what I would consider to be the pick now. At this point, it makes sense to come inside this a couple times, in my opinion. No intentions of killing it, but just to drag this range around the corner enough that I can Scythe it T-bone, because Scythe is better DPS. We're going to wait for this spawn here. And then... Nah, we'll just kill this. In case we have a panic behind the pillar moment. And then it's probably a Venny Bow angle onto this Manticore. Kills the mage. I actually don't know if we get a bounce off of him really or not. It will depend where it's where is it? North, east? Maybe we should do. No, we don't. Okay, whatever. Easy enough. Frailty's okay. Mayhem 2 is okay. Solar Flare 2 is okay. I think I'll block Frailty because then we get another likely to come up one, which gives us just more choice. Choice is always good. More chances of getting something good, and when we do, it's blocks. Okay, this is a bit of a weird one, but it's fine. Looks like a Venny Bow angle. Is a Venny Bow angle. Just gonna stand over. Sorry?
Always a Venny Bow. But Max was trying to donate money to this charity that I'm doing that racing stream for, and his card kept declining. He ended up just like transferring his money to one of his friends and getting them to do it for him.
This is a little bit of a weird one, but I think we can just do the normal D-stack angle here. Okay, I think that mage one, yeah, that mage one ticked, but at least it D-stacks. No, it's almost dead anyway. No, it's kind of an annoying hit to take. Just should be more careful with when I make clicks. It's fine. Gonna grab another super restore while I wait. And then this is surely a Venny Bow angle. Beautiful. And then this will be, I just need to destack them first, which you can always do by walking backwards and forwards over. Mage just sticks sometimes, it's kind of weird. You're still alive. Interesting. Okay, my OP is really free. Mayhem 2 is okay, obviously you're never going to take Totemic. But my OP unlocks more choices. And as I said, last wave choice is always good. Mage first. Mage. Really? Let me go back to playing range. Put this range then. Wait, mage again. Mage, melee. Obviously, if you're not comfortable, with when the Manticore attacks, then doing all of those things just very much one at a time. Never a bad thing. And not swapping back to crit range for the ranger is also fine. Just saves a little bit of time if you're comfortable doing so. But time is never the objective when you're going for your first clover. So, to redefine him. And then this stack's a pretty easy mage range stack. I mean, it's the same as the Inferno one. But we'll see that 5 tick, not 4 tick. 86 is enough HP, so I'll put the rank on for killing these. Range first. Range mage. Gonna kill the mage first, just because it always dies really quickly, so it just mitigates the amount of things I need to flick. Especially if I'm flicking it wrong like that. Seeing lots of small numbers is kind of nice. It probably means I won't need to pick a new invocation until the end, which is good because that's all we want to. Any good ones left that we haven't picked already. Solar Flare 2 is fine. Yeah, Mighty Mayhem 2 is fine as well, but Solar Flare 3 isn't necessarily a not pick, whereas Mighty Mayhem 3 is, so. Just because of ease, I'm probably going to destack this pillar just by running over here. Trying to figure out if there's always a way to solve it. I think there is always a way to solve it actually. Maybe I could just solve it over here then. The way I think it's always solvable is if it's a range first Manti, it's just the normal standout range mage melee. And it's all off ticked because you stand here at range. And this one's easy next tick mage melee. If it's a mage first Manti, you do the behind on pots and stuff off tick, which forces it to behind, so range, mage, range, melee, and then range again. So we're going to do that just to showcase. Hopefully I'm not a complete idiot and fuck it up, but we will see because that is entirely possible. Just going to wait for the Solar Flare to come around. I am just going to try and murder this mage. There's a decent chance I'll murder the mage before I even need to think about restacking. Okay. So, mage first means that we need to do this off-take thing. Range, mage, melee, range, mage. Range, mage, melee, range. Yeah, I fucked up a bit of that, but you can see the theory. And then again, your key for flicking manticores is if they're off ticked is when the range attacks, then you start doing the prey cycle. Also, generally, just as a kind of thing, you might find it different, but I tend to find that Solar Flare 2 is actually easier than Solar Flare 1, just because the orbs don't wait on the corners for as long. And Mighty Mayhem 2 poisons you, but again, Solar Flare 3 not ideal, so Mighty Mayhem 2 basically the same as Mighty Mayhem 1. Okay, completely free wave. Waves 9 and 10 you should probably start with prey range on. Just because there aren't any mages on these waves. So, but I have a habit of always starting with prey mage on, and I'm not going to change that now. So This is one where we could just go and spank a Manticore, but if the if we're stood over here killing this Manticore and the Minotaur stands in an awkward place, it could end up here. And then if this becomes a mage range one, and this is range, it's kind of hard to destack the Minotaur. So what I'm going to do, yeah, and you see he would have walked over there, is just stand here, make sure that the Minotaur comes down to say hi, kill him, and then deal with the stack as appropriate. Don't need to read Divine Range yet, but should sat heart because you just want to make sure you're always sat hearted. See what the Manticore is. Okay, Manticore is same ticked, we're same ticked, so we're just going to stay out and kill this range. Make sure you're avoiding those 4 things. And I'm just going to run back here. Okay, they didn't want to. Sometimes they will walk down and be beside each other. I don't know what causes that. It's really convenient when they do. When they don't, it's not the end of the world. The Manticores will naturally overtake with each other, so you will need to flick both rather than just flicking one. I only bring 1 Sanfusium in my setup. With the price of Sanfusiums nowadays, and they give you more prayer, and with Mayhem 2 or above, they venom you when they hit you, so you're going to want at least 1 dose, if not 2 doses of Sanfu every time you make a mistake. If you're making lots of mistakes with Manticores, you could just pack your inventory full of Sanfus. Honestly, you're only going for 1 KC. It's not like it's a long-term supply cost issue. Doom 1 is okay, actually. Maybe 2 is completely free. But Doom 1 just secures that we're not going to have to pick any Solar Flare 3, etc., likely for the rest of the thing, so I take Doom 1. Range. Just because there's a ranger there. Okay. Nothing particularly interesting this wave. Range off to the side. Just one thing off to the side. Things is always just going to leave you with a big stack, but big stacks are almost always solvable, especially when the Manticores aren't procced. If the Manticores aren't procced, I'm not sure I've ever seen a stack that wasn't solvable when Manticores weren't procced. Manticores are procced, it can get a bit more difficult if you've got like a big square step behind here, but other than that. Okay, what I'm going to do here to make sure that the Minotaur doesn't heal is when the Solar Flare all gets to my tile, I'll walk through. With Solar Flare 3, you need to walk through when you see on the tile in front of you. I don't really know about Solar Flare 1, just kind of don't worry about Solar Flare 1. This is arguably a Venibam angle. Although I think it only hits each thing once, but that's okay. I think that's still got a DPS inside. Yeah. Oh, and it won't heal as long as it's attacking you. The Minotaur won't heal anything as long as it's attacking you. So that's fine. See what the Manticore is, as always. Oh, okay. Both it seems. Range first is fine. I'm just going to reset behind the pillar because that was a bit questionable. What I'm going to try and... Oh, should have been range spotted, but whatever. What I'm going to try and do here is get in here. And what this means is that we no longer have to deal with Solar Flare. And because it means you know there's something nice to move when that thing goes on whatever it does. Okay, I guess we're just not talking about the fact that I could go, but whatever. Yeah. Oh, damn. Blood fear on, I guess. Got more than the spec again, like, in theory I should be bringing some sort of spec weapon, but whatever. Just gonna drag this over here so that I can get back to my start tile nice and easily. Drop that, pick up my super restore. I think when I was landing I dropped Bruise and picked up Bruise. But it's honestly not a huge deal if you drop. So usually make sure you drop something. Yeah, that's not bad on the heals department. And now on to the final wave. Doom 2, we don't really want to take Manti Mayhem 3 is not ideal quartet. Okay, if I was doing my first run, I think at this point I'd probably take quartet, because Manti Mayhem 3 can just be end your run. And Doom 2 is a little bit tight for a first soul. I'm going to take Doom 2, because I think I should be okay with Doom 2, but again, I'd probably take quartet. Okay, just one Manti off to the side. Mage first. Fine, prepare for that. Mage, range, melee, back to range for the thing. Kill it, back to mage. Mage, range, melee. No, we're just gonna kill it. Tucked into the side over here. No, you're not going to be able to do this if you've got Myopia 3 on. But what this allows us to do is when that thing spawns, it doesn't walk behind, and therefore we don't have to drag it out, which is always convenient. And then we're going to kill the mini first. Because... yeah, we kill the mage if we let it. This probably isn't worth, it's probably going to hit them. Oh, are we getting 2 bounces? Oh, we're getting 2 bounces. Okay. It is worth then. And then this stack is dealable as is, so I'm not going to try and destack these. All in all, this has been a pretty decent run as far as waves go. In reality. Okay, just gonna have my butterfly on to make sure that we're healed back up to full for when soul happens. If this is mage first, we don't need to worry about it. This is range first. Okay, fine. So again, behind is unstuck, and then we need to off ticket. So this tile, range, mage, melee. And this is one of the ones where if we had Manti Mayhem 3, the melee could be here, and then there's no way of solving it, because you can't off tick these two on this side. And this is going to go range, melee, and you'd have to out in and then come out again. So I guess it is solvable actually, but it's just a much, much more difficult solve. Because if you stand out, you'd only get hit for the 1 tick, and then you just need to, but yeah. Not something that I would want to be doing myself. And then mage again. Range, mage, melee. Mage again. Just off to the side to avoid the solar flare damage. Okay, range walks out in front. That is fine. Make sure I put it up. Mage first. Mage, range. And again, kill the mage first just because it dies. Just like that. Yeah, sometimes you're just going to swing the mage. Make sure we're avoiding those, especially going into soul. We don't want to be down on HP. Okay, easy does it. What do we get for the final one? Doom 3 is not ideal, Solar Flare 3 is okay. We do not want to be doing Totemic. I was kind of hoping we'd be offered another stage of Frailty, Myopia. I don't know if it can even offer you Manti Mayhem again, but yeah, Doom 3 is too much, in my opinion. Okay, just make sure your image is sorted. Again, don't know why we've got the angular, but we don't talk about it. Totemic's just really bad, you never want to pick Totemic. Okay. Start Soul with hammers. Again, no, because I don't think full hits Soul. And then up into this area to try and get the sands to fall in over. Okay. We've got space for another lot of sands here, so I'll stay here for a second. Okay. And I'm just going to move over to the other side. That's a reset event, so even if it was a thing, it would always be in the middle. Just again, going to try and get the sands to fall over here. Reset event again. You can't win means that the final attack is now a 5-tick on the grapple spear jab attack. I'm going to get soul flow. That's okay. Just put blood fury on for attack. That's a reset event. Okay, and now we go. You can't let's end this or whatever. Fine. I can't actually remember which one was, so we might take a hit here. Yeah, we do. That's fine. At the reset event again. At this point, you could possibly justify eating, but I know that I'm just going to swing it. It's fine. And easy game. No food use during salt, and easy quiver. Again, solar flare 3, not ideal, but you can more than easily deal with it. It's just making sure that you put the sands either side of soul, so that then when you do the final part, you've got half the arena to use. And especially that you've got all these middle bits that you can't get hit by the solar flare orbs while you're going around. But yeah, not too bad of run, really.